There's also $50 donation from Actus Cactus, and they just gave some heart emojis.
Oh,
so thank you for that.
50? Should I won't play it again.
So you know what? Let's save all the Snark saga because there's so much there for Friday.
There's probably going to be more by Friday too.
After this show?
But just to tell you guys, we have a mole in Snark in the mods.
Oh, you're just going for it, huh?
Well, I'll get into it. But yeah, these guys are fucked. They panicked. They closed their subreddit, and I heard from our moles that they're all pointing the fingers at each other. They're blocking each other. They're trying to erase everything. It's pure pandemonium in the Snark ring.
What a surprise!
Thick as thieves,
are turning on each other.
You know, and of course they flip, they snitch, and like the reason that they flip and snitch is like dumb shit too. Like, oh, they did something that annoyed me, so now I'm going to destroy all of them.
Tales from the Reddit.
I don't want to give away too much info because I don't want to identify the mole, since they are under the agreement of
they have amnesty.
Amnesty. And again, if any other mods want to accept amnesty, our DMs are open. To anyone else who is not under amnesty, I will be pursuing all legal recourse.
Oh yeah, I keep seeing people speculate if it's like one of us on the crew that was the mole.
No, someone flipped.
No. It's
It's way fucking cool.
I mean,
it's way better than that.
That is a funny idea. If one of us was, that would take a lot of commitment.
That was like,
these people work full time.
Yeah.
Flipped.
Who's got the time?
Yeah. Yeah, they have a Discord where, for example, they're discussing, I touched on, so there was this infamous fake Ramadan post. One of the mods made it, and all of the mods knew about it. Does that blow your fucking mind or what?
It's going to blow a judge's
crazy.
mind.
Yeah. We've got logs from their Discord. We've got logs from their mod mail. And we have enough information to... Well, here's the thing, guys.
I want to say, too, there's been a kind of like a framing here that you're going after like all of the people talking shit about you on the internet or all of the people on the Snark. No, the ringleaders. They're the ones that need to be worked, right?
I mean, the people who literally moderate it and literally knowingly falsified defamatory information and then knowingly erased your account when you got busted to try to cover your tracks. Yep, I know who did it, and I know you all knew about it.
Uh-oh.
And listen, guys, at this point, you're totally fucked. Here's the thing. There's a subpoena that's going to come. You can't erase your data. Even if you didn't log in, we're going to get your IP address. We're going to find out your information. We have forensic digital, investigators. It's all part of a lawsuit that's going to drop in about 3 weeks that you guys are going to fucking love. I cannot wait. I am so excited. I am giddy to share this with you guys. But yeah, it's forthcoming. And
like we've always known that this is likely what was going on, but it's so interesting to
honestly,
see it in the flesh. You know,
I was skeptical that it was actually the mods because that would just be too fucking insane. And there's a big enough community there of crazy people,
sure, that
it could have been anyone. But the fact that it was one of the mods and that they all knew about it is really fucking something.
Yeah, it really is.
So I think not only did they violate, civil laws in defaming me, they may have also violated criminal laws and doing hate crimes, harassment, all this kinds of stuff. So you should be scared if you are one of the people that participate in this, because I will be pursuing civil damages and criminal damages anytime applicable. I will spend and go to any limit to legally and within the scope of the law is allowed, annihilate you for any cost. Because you people are evil. You people are disgusting fucking human beings. You thought you could harass. You thought you could...
You literally just could have watched something else, man.
You could have just changed the channel. Pretty much. And I've never sued anyone, right? I'm happy to say this is my first... this is my first foray into being a suer, and I'm just so excited, guys, to share it with you. And this is going places you just gonna have to just sit back.
There's more layers to this.
For me, this is the second nuke. People are gonna lose their fucking mind when this lawsuit drops. And if you think I'm exaggerating, it's probably even crazier than what I'm saying. Yeah. You people are scum. You have dedicated your lives to harassing me, my loved ones, my crew. We're also my loved ones.
Oh.
You are disgusting, vile, fucking pieces of shit. And it's funny because they're the biggest fans. We know that. And as much as we value your continued patronage, blue flames and everything.
Right.
I hope this doesn't, damper. I hope this doesn't make you cancel the membership,
Yeah.
Because it is.
Well, I know their Discord names, and I know a couple are in our Discord. I've been keeping an eye on them, so I can see you. I can see what you're doing.
I can see what's in there.
Yes, I can see you. I can see what you're doing.
Yeah, and like I was.
Oh, yeah, you're not listening.
And the mods too, everybody, and it's funny how they are using these subreddits like faux moi. I'll get into all that on Friday. These people are insane. Like, there's threads with like 20,000 likes on that.
Yeah. No,
I don't give a fuck, and our fans don't give a fuck either. It's just amazing that how safe people feel. And as I was saying, you guys know me better than anyone. You know that I don't like that. I'm not one to just sit down and let people destroy my life or to try to harass the people I love. Anyone that like wears Teddy Fresh, people who are just wearing Teddy Fresh is getting messages from these people. Being like, kill yourself.
Yeah.
You're a Zionist genocide supporter for wearing Teddy Fresh. People we collaborate get these messages. People who take photographs for us. People who model for us. Employees of Teddy Fresh get these messages. Advertisers, sponsors get these messages. The crew gets these messages. It's so coordinated. I've touched on this before. I've never seen anything like it in my life. Not just against me, against anyone online.
Well, it's always felt coordinated, and it's really something to see that your suspicions were right. There's a cabal out there. It's the deep state.
There is, and
the Snark state.
They have these really intricate networks of sock puppets. They think that is going to save them. That's not the case.
Yeah.
If you go to the Snark subreddit, I don't know if they erased or just closed it. There's like 20 mods. It's all like 4 people who have like just a vast network of sock puppets, and they all gonna have the same IP ultimately. So it's not gonna matter. We're gonna this is my taken moment. I will find you, and I have a very specific set of skills. All the people who are like clutching their pearls go, they're threatening the online moderators for just moderating a subreddit, and he's threatening to dox them. It's not a dox, you dumb fuck. It's called a subpoena. It's part of every civil lawsuit. It's the most routine thing in the world. And guess what happens when you break the fucking law? When you harass, defame, then, you open yourself up to being subpoenaed. Now, what happens to that information? I don't know. The unfortunate thing is that court filings are all public. So if like their private information shows up there, I literally can't help it.
Yeah, and that's just the way it works. But yeah, they're doing their best to sort of frame this as you are going to be like mass suing every single person that has ever posted on the Snark subreddit or something. And
my
to
goal
be
is
clear, that is not the case.
stupid,
Like,
obviously.
Yeah.
There's like 4, maybe
There are
5
a
people.
few ringleaders that have gone far too far with it.
When you've also seen the crossover of Hassan's moderators with pages like YouTube Drama and Faux Moi. And these people are also going to be subject to subpoenas. These people who...
Well, I know less about that. I mean, I only know what you've told me, but those are presumably not the same people that are the mods on the Snark, although that would be mind-blowing.
They're associated.
Okay, well,
There's
I mean...
cross-posting, there's multi-modding, there's people who are mods for Snark, who I believe was mods for YouTube Drama. They allowing...
I don't think so. It was the mods from Hassan's subreddit that were also
Both.
mods. Okay, well, you know more about it than me. I don't know.
There's both. There's Hassan moderators who moderate Faux Moi. There's YouTube drama moderators who moderate Snark. They've also cleaned house, so a lot of this stuff has been.
I see.
We have it all saved.
Purged.
Obviously. It's all.
Yeah, I think for the faux mod, they claim it was just one Hassan moderator.
Oh yeah, I saw it. They said he reluctantly moderated for Hassan,
which is so weird because I feel it's not a job, right? You don't get paid to mod on Reddit.
Mostly no. I mean,
Why
certainly Reddit doesn't pay them.
Why are you being forced to mod a sub you don't like?
Yeah, it's pathetic. These people are evil. They're disgusting fucking freaks. They're also Trisha stans, I learned, which is ironic considering Trisha's actually a Jewish supremacist and Moses actually served in combat role in the IDF. And it's okay because they like Trisha. So Ela's a Zionist genocider. Moses, who actually was in combat, is cool because she's married to Trisha, who, by the way, showed up to my Yom Kippur dinner in an IDF outfit and beret. I mean, what are we doing here, guys? There's so much to talk about, though. I can barely scratch the surface of it. This is on our subreddit. Somebody made a post saying, joking about Hassan was considering getting a PhD from this one fluff article. Mm-hmm. And they got a DM saying, maybe you should consider killing yourself.
Jesus.
This is what's happening. This is a
unhinged, man.
Group of psychotic, unhinged, fucking like stalkers that have Reddit has enabled to come together to ruin people's lives or attempt to across multiple subreddits. You remember when like fat people hate was a thing? And then everyone's like, why is this a thing? And Reddit's like, oh yeah, no, we removed it. It's harassment. That the Snark phenomenon is going to be that.
It's only going to be that when it gets widespread attention. The thing is, though, I mean, there are a lot of these Snark subreddits, and I feel like there has been discourse about it over the last few years, but it hasn't really risen to the level of.
I mean, listen, they're all
getting
nasty.
Mainstream media attention.
Trisha's was super nasty, I remember, and somehow she got hers removed. Why? Why was Trisha's got removed? Like
you'd have to ask her. I don't know.
And now the one dedicated to me is like, again, spreading like cancer through Reddit by the same people, and Reddit is just fucking fine with it. It's disgusting.
They don't give a fuck.
It's
until it gets them in trouble with advertisers or something. Just like any of these companies, like they don't give a fuck. It is what it is.
The ones for Ariana and Taylor Swift are particularly pretty gross, especially the
Taylor one is
because they speculate on her weight and all that. It's weird.
That's a good point. Those ones are exceptionally nasty too, and it's just fucking disgusting. Like Reddit, you are disgusting. Fucking shame on you. The CEO, the officers, everybody who's in this company is 100% liable for everything that's happening, in my opinion, on all these Snark subreddits. You know. But the good news is that, of course, I have my tabs on these people and they're fucking scared. Here I posted this is a message they sent to, I guess, one of their mods explaining that they were going to have to unmod them, which is crazy that I got this DM. And apparently this DM caused quite a stir in their ranks. It says, hey, I'm really sorry to let you know that we had to remove you as a moderator. This is from Snark to one of their other mods. Lately, we've been facing some serious safety issues with people actively trying to dox or harm our moderators. The situation has escalated to a point where we had no choice but to make the tough call to prioritize the safety of all of our mods.
Kicking them out is for their safety? It's because
they're paranoid.
They're paranoid and they don't trust them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thick as thieves.
Also, again, actively trying to dox, as in like get subpoenaed for a lawsuit.
Which is not even anything that's happening at the moment, you know.
Not yet.
Well, it's going to be, it's going to happen, but not for a few weeks. But it's funny that they think that the person that they're banning is the only person that we have on the inside. And when they say us, that they're not talking about us. Who's us? Because if I was one of these people and had something to lose, who had, let's say, a good job, or was part of an elite university to learn stuff, or something like that,
Right? Yeah, something like that.
they would certainly not want people to know what they've been up to, and certainly not want to be liable
That'd be extremely embarrassing.
for defamation or, God forbid, criminal hate crimes, right? Like faking a post about Ramadan being erased to foment anti-Semitic hate crimes.
They tried to. They fabricated a whole like movement to try to get me deported at
They're
some point too,
They're trying to get you to. These people have no limit.
with like complete bullshit stuff in it.
Yeah, everything we did was
Crazy.
completely above the board to get
Yeah.
your work visa, which
Yeah.
is why I personally wasn't worried about it. I know you, rightfully so,
It's just
were.
scary when there's like hundreds and hundreds
Yeah,
of people like sending messages to the government. And
Yeah, and the most
whatever.
disgust.
Yeah, it's scary.
Or like 5 or 6 with hundreds
Yeah.
of email accounts,
Right.
which often was the case.
I just laugh when I see like on Faux Moi, when people are like, these poor mods are being harassed by Ethan. It's like, do you actually think that, or maybe you actually?
I think a
don't
lot
know.
of people just jump on trains on Reddit without really knowing all of the information. I mean, it's just human nature, right? But as this all unfolds, the truth of the scenario will become more clear to people, I expect.
Yeah. Yeah, but so like I think it's funny that they feel comfortable. Like listen. The call came from inside the house, you know what I mean? Unfortunately, we can't share more details right now. I really wish we could provide more info. But in the past, giving out specifics has added to the very risk we're trying to avoid. Why would you want people not to know who you are so bad? It's weird. I want you to know how much I appreciate everything you've done as a moderator and the time we've spent working together. Your efforts and dedication have meant a lot, and I completely understand if you're not happy about this decision.
This is so weird.
By the way, this was a message they sent to multiple moderators. This was a copy paste.
Oh, well, that makes it feel impersonal.
It is impersonal. Of course, the mods didn't know that until I leaked this, but you'd be surprised how many holes are in the vice or the sieve.
Yeah. I got
You could drain a pot of pasta in this fucking thing. I appreciate so much. Your efforts and dedication have meant a lot, and I completely understand if you're not happy about this decision. Just know it wasn't easy, and it's all about keeping safety as our top priority. I'm really
yourself
sorry
with
things
that.
have turned out this way. Please know this decision came from a place of caring for everyone's well-being. Thanks again for everything. And I'm really sorry it came to this. I'll always be grateful for the time we spent online together. You can tell the people who wrote this are like, they're not dumb. Like, these are professional. These people, you'd be surprised that they're professionals. They have serious jobs. They're part of the elite educational programs. They all have quite a lot to lose. And
Yeah.
if there's any justice in the world, they will lose everything that they care about. And I will be the one that makes them lose those things through legal means, through any legal means.
I think it's worth saying again too. I think this is obviously our default position, but in the midst of this, it's worth re-emphasizing. We don't need any of you in the audience to help us by contacting these people, fighting with these people online. Ethan has it handled. Like,
I'm doing it very professionally, very
leave
legally.
it. You are not, you may have good intentions. You may think that you're defending us, but you are not helping by, verbally berating these people online and everything. You're just giving them,
I mean, if it's just verbal,
well, you can
verbal
call them
berating,
idiots or morons or whatever,
Nothing
but
wrong
like,
with that.
please, I don't know if this is happening, but don't, send threats to them.
Don't dox them. Don't
Yeah.
try to dox them and shit. Don't worry.
Ethan is doing this the right way. Just let him handle it and just, like he said the other day,
Here's the thing.
stand back and stand by.
Dude, there was this post on
I know.
FOMOI with like 20,000 likes.
There's a dog whistle.
It was a comment. They're like, that's what Trump said. He's doing a dog whistle. I was like, oh my God.
Oh shit, dude. It's
These
a
people
joke.
are like actually had a part of their brain scooped out about humor. Or
They do
something.
not understand humor. It's humor.
Now, let me be clear. I'm not opposed to Listen, I'm not doxing anybody, okay? I'm not doing anything illegal. It's all above the board. These people have done everything in their life to damage me, my reputation, my business, the people I love, the people I work with. There's no limit that what I will do legally to destroy their lives proudly and happily. I will do it, and I will stand proud on their fucking proverbial grave. In terms of like their career,
Metaphorical, right?
Yeah, very proverbial.
No physical harm.
No.
Intended.
No, that's what I mean by proverbial. But yeah, I mean, once we find out their ID and stuff, like it'll be great to, sue them.
People in the chat saying, listen to Danny as a bachelor's in history. Not until Steiny drops that in the mail.
That motherfucker does not know a goddamn thing about history.
Not a thing. I mean, he said himself he just partied all college, so,
He got his diploma from a Boulder.
From the university in Boulder, Colorado, right?
Okay, I don't know. He just said he got it from a Boulder.
Got it.
Says this makes sense because you're dumb as rocks.
Got him.
Yeah, I don't feel bad. I will never feel bad. And you can cry and bitch and moan and talk about how I'm harassing you and I'm trying to dox you. And at the end of the day, guess what? I just love it. I love it.
Yeah, I know.
And you're already fucked. That's the thing, Yeah.
It's done.
Yeah, things are in motion. It's too late. You can microwave your hard drive. It's not going to matter. You know what I mean? This information is preserved.
All right, listen. It's been 3.5 hours.
But I have so much more to say, and there's so much funny things about it, and we'll talk about it on Friday. And I know I don't want to overstay my welcome on this, but this is a well-deserved, I feel like, victory lap, and it's very interesting and fun, and fun for me anyway. If you want to give me Ethan's Day, let me talk about Snark for a full episode.
Yeah.
Well, maybe in a few weeks when it all is set in motion.
Oh, God, you guys, I cannot wait. Oh, my God. Oh, so good. Yep. Oh, Mike from PA is telling, let's see. Tyler Oakley made a tweet about me saying that I can only imagine what his feed looks like, right? He's like, everybody needs to block Ethan. Stop talking about Ethan. His haters are his biggest publicists, something like that, which is true.
Yeah,
Mike,
I didn't, I understand it was probably coming from a place that he doesn't really like you either. Fine, fair enough. But I actually fully support the message. Just just move on with your lives.
I couldn't tell
already.
if he was like telling them to just shut the fuck up.
It was
and get off
kind
his
of
feed.
that. Like,
My boy Oakley. Where's the tweet? Oh, let me look at it.
You're in
Thank
the
you.
wrong shit.
oh, you sent in the wrong chat.
Oh.
Maybe. Also, real quick, there's a $50 donation from John D.
John D's nuts.
Dear HC, please never stop. The truth will eventually win out, and the loud minority of losers who project their self-loathing onto you will move on to fill their empty void that is their lives with some other pathetic obsession. Much love. Peace.
Well,
Sign.
unfortunately for them, they're going to be wishing I moved on.
Well, for the mods. I mean, the average snarker,
No.
right. It's like, there's not really...
Not that I would, and not that I'm above going after you guys, but logistically, you have to understand it's impossible. Like, anyone that participated in that sub should be humiliated, embarrassed, and exposed to the fall. Anyone who's openly associating, polling from there. I mean, even Hassan is pulling up posts from Snark. These people are criminals, right? Literal hate crimers. Tyler Oakley said, all right, it's time for everyone to block. So he did the censoring thing. I don't know if he's kidding. I don't think so, actually.
No, it's probably serious.
My boy Tyler Oakley, the most relevant person alive. This man, is he still getting invited to YouTube?
Most
events?
likely.
You're muted.
Welcome, Tyler Oakley, everybody. Anyway, he says it's time for everyone to block EK. Mute his name and move forward. His haters are unfortunately his best publicists. I
kind
listen.
of You know? Yes.
I'm not on Twitter, which I'm glad, obviously, but I can only imagine what the feed of people like him and in his group must be insane.
Yeah, exactly.
They kind of showing their ass. It's like there's no shot that anybody cares at this point to keep hearing about every dumb thing I've done on the show. It's like, guys, there's actually a fascist in the government. Why?
Right.
Mike from PA, he says he's absolutely having a breakdown. If we keep pushing, the problem will solve itself. And that is the most sane Snark user right there. Mike from PA, who is as hideous on the inside as he is on the outside, which is rare to see that combo line.
Got alignment, yeah.
And as he's became more hideous, he's actually become more hideous on the outside as well. And he is potentially, physically speaking, one of the most unfuckable people, perhaps, that's ever walked this earth. Perhaps.
No, it has to be worse. Come on.
You point one out to me.
Okay. Next time I see one.
You say, there's someone who's less fuckable than Mike.
Yeah, I will.
I have so much to say about Mike. We'll get to him too, but yeah, I'm gonna kill myself, buddy. Keep it up. You really got me on the ropes, Mike. You got me sniffing oxygen, man.
Well, so what's funny about the Tyler Oakley tweet is that a lot of people thought he was talking about Elon Musk.
That is funny and weird considering the K doesn't. I guess Musk doesn't really make sense. But
Yeah, it
kind
doesn't
of.
really work. But I guess if they, at a glance, maybe I could understand confusing it. You know?
Yeah, there's comments like, "Yeah, it just sucks that he bought Twitter."
That's awesome. Yeah.
All right, it's 3:30 on the dot.
Yeah, so come. I guess tomorrow we'll be here for members. Not, I guess we will. Oh, I've got my new tattoo. I have a new tattoo idea.
Oh, well,
He was available this morning, last minute, but it's going to take too long. So I'm going to do it next month.
Okay, well, let's talk about it tomorrow. Let's
I'm-
reveal.
well, I'm
Become a
not
member if you want to find out about his new tattoo early.
I can't lie. I'm like Abe Lincoln. I'm not going to tell them what it is. It's going to be a surprise. I won't even tell Hila what it is.
Really?
Okay.
It's going to be a surprise for her.
Is
and
it Olive?
No, it's not Olive. It's not a dog.
Did Olive draw it?
Olive did not draw it. This is a completely my first ever. Actually, no, it's not my first ever undog related tattoo, but
No.
my first serious not dog related tattoo.
Okay.
Nice. Exciting.
Will it be a skeletal man with like his head on fire on a motorcycle wearing
With
a leather
barbed wire?
jacket? Yeah,
That's
and
pretty
wrapped
cool.
in barbed wire.
That's what I'm getting, actually.
And it says no
It
regrets.
says loves AB.
Oh, rag.
Loves my boy.
No regrets.
No regrets. I'm getting it right here, which I prefer. I really love this spot and how this one came out. I'm getting the same guy who did this one. I
Oh,
love
okay.
him. He's
I
just
love that
amazing.
one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And so I'm gonna do it here,
Nice.
and I'm so excited. I crystallized for me last night. I was at my desk, and I was like, "Oh shit, that's what I want." I've been thinking about it for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Sucks. I have to wait a month.
Well, you'll get there.
Anywho, thank you guys for a special day.
I'm glad you had a good time. It was
Happy
fun.
birthday.
Thank you, man. Thank you so much.
Happy birthday.
Appreciate that. And we'll continue to have fun on Thursday, which is tomorrow for our members. Love you guys. And Friday is going to be nuclear.
Oh, okay.
It's going to be a lot of fun. So join us, would you? Mike from PA, all the best, my friend.